What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Week 9 of the season is here and Georgia State is at home again this week to face off against in-state rival number 23 Georgia, who come in at 6-1. Georgia State 3-3 on a 2-game winning streak after losing their previous 3. Who will take this one? We will find out. Georgia State will get first crack on offense. 1st and 10, Reynolds from under center will drop back to pass. He's going to try to take off as the receivers were covered, and he'll be sacked for a loss of 5 yards on the play. Setting up this 3rd and long, back to pass. Reynolds will hit Sebastian Willard over the middle for 21 yards and a 1st down for Georgia State. 2nd down and 8 now for the Panthers. Reynolds looking to fire. He throws this one to the sideline. It's caught by Marcus Jackson, tiptoeing the line out of bounds for 13 yards. Now it's 1st and 10. Reynolds looking to pass once again, this time to Willard again, a good for a 10-yard gain and another 1st down for Georgia State. 1st and 10, Reynolds pump fakes, drops back, and he is sacked on the play, a loss of 9 on that one as he ran right into the defenders. 3rd and 19, Reynolds looking to pass. He's going to try to hit his receiver, Mark Moore there, but it's broken up, and that'll set up a 4th down and a punt from Georgia State as the Georgia Bulldogs take over here. Bryce Ramsey here on 1st and 10 is going to hit Reggie Davis for a 12-yard gain over the middle. 3rd and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Ramsey here on the triple option here, and he's going to keep it himself on 3rd and 3 and lose 3 yards after being sacked there. That'll set up a 4th down and a punt here on 4th and 6. But it's a fake, and Blair's going to stand in the backfield to pass it, and he's going to hit Scott Underwood over the middle for 10 yards. And a trick play on 4th down works for the Bulldogs. They have a 1st down. Handoff goes to Kenny Williams, and he will be stopped in the backfield for a 2-yard loss by Artemis Robinson. 2nd and 12. Handoff goes to Williams. This time again, he's going to break a tackle and end up gaining 12 yards up the middle, giving the Bulldogs a 1st down later on at 2nd and 4. Ramsey keeps this one as he hurdles over a defender and loses his footing, but stumbles to a 1st down here at the 20-yard line. Ramsey going to pass quickly to Tanner. Tanner has the catch, broken tackle inside the 5, taken down at the 1. And on 1st and goal here out of the shotgun, Bryce Ramsey will keep this one himself, break a tackle into the end zone for the touchdown. And Georgia is on top now, 7-0. And we have a studio update here. Number 25 Troy on top of Western Kentucky, 14-7 in Sun Belt Conference play. And at the end of 1 quarter in our game here, Georgia is on top, 7-0 over Georgia State. Georgia will open the 2nd quarter with a 3rd and 8 out of the shotgun. Ramsey back to pass, and he's going to hit Terry, but he will be short of the 1st down. And no trick play this time. They will punt the ball to Georgia State, up by 7. Reynolds back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep to Sebastian Willard for 15 yards and a 1st down for the Panthers as you look at the replay there. 1st and 10 now from the 45. Reynolds back to pass once again. He's going to hit Marcus Jackson this time into Bulldog territory for 18 yards. And this Georgia State running game is basically non-existent lately. Basically this whole season as Reynolds takes off here in 2nd and 10. And he's going to gain 13 yards on the ground. 1st and 10 now. Reynolds going to hand off on the delay to George, and he will be stuffed in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, setting up the 2nd down and 13. Reynolds will drop back to pass like he's done a lot this game, and he'll hit Marcus Jackson for 14 yards and another Panthers 1st down. Inside the 15 now. Reynolds looking to pass, firing over the middle for the end zone, and it's caught by Mark Moore for the touchdown. A 13-yard pass and catch for the touchdown, tying this game at 7 apiece after the extra point. Georgia will take over now, 1st and 10. Bryce Ramsey, he's going to keep it on the read option. He's out past the 50, inside the 40, broken tackle, inside the 30, pushed out of bounds finally at the 20. A 50-yard gain on the ground there. 2nd and 4 now. Ramsey will keep this one himself as well, and he has the first down and more. A touchdown into the end zone for Bryce Ramsey. And just like that, Georgia is back on top, 14-7. Georgia State will take over here, 1st and 10. Reynolds back at his own goal line here. He's going to fire over the middle for Lamont George, and he has that catch for 9 yards. They would pick up the first down. 2nd down and 10 now in the drive. Handoff goes to George up the middle, and he's going to gain 6 yards on the ground, setting up a 3rd and short here out of the shotgun. Reynolds will take the snap, look to pass. He's going to fire, hit Sebastian Willard, who will get the first down, and a flag at the end of that play is a face mask penalty, giving the Georgia State Panthers the ball in Bulldog territory here. 2nd and 2. Handoff to Lamont George, going nowhere but backwards, a 3-yard loss. And at the end of that play, George is going to come up injured. Looks like he's holding his wrist there. We will find out later on what happened to him as Reynolds passes to David Bailey on 3rd and 4 for a 12-yard gain inside the 35. Gives the Panthers a 1st and 10. Very next play, Reynolds dropping back to pass, firing deep, and this one's caught by Mark Moore. He's been big today. And Reynolds has 153 yards passing on the day so far with just over a minute to go. It's 1st and 10. Reynolds looking. He's going to fire down in the middle there for 9-yard gain is David Bailey. 2nd down and 1 now. Handoff goes to Anthony Gross up the middle. He has the first down to the 2. And that's going to set up a 1st and goal for Georgia State. And out of the shotgun, David Reynolds here looking, setting, firing, and caught by Mark Moore. He breaks a tackle and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd of the day, tying this game at 14 apiece. And we have a studio update here. Middle Tennessee State on top of Arkansas State, 10-3 in the 2nd quarter here. Back to our game, the ensuing kickoff is going to go to Davis at the 3-yard line. He's going to take this out past the 20, break a tackle, break number 2, number 3, out past the 40. Can we catch him? No, our kicker misses, and Davis will go down the sideline into the end zone, and Georgia will be on top 21-14 after that kickoff return for a touchdown. 21-14 heading into halftime. Georgia ended the first half with a kickoff return for a touchdown to go up by 7. They start out the second half with the ball. Ramsey trying to throw deep on the first play, and it's knocked down by Knight Dallas. A good defensive play there. And we'll look at the halftime stats here. Georgia State passing the ball very well. 165 yards passing in the first half. But their rushing game is what's killing them in this game and lately. Only 21 yards in the first half. 2nd down and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Ramsey's going to hit Mike Huerman there for 16 yards and a first down out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs now. Ramsey will hand off to Williams, who will go up the middle. He's going to break a couple tackles, and Kenny Williams will gain 14 yards on the ground there. 2nd down and 4 now on this drive for Georgia. Ramsey looking to pass here. He's going to dump it off to Trammell Terry. He's got the first down and more inside the 20-yard line. A 13-yard gain. 3rd and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Ramsey out of the shotgun here. Going to set up the screenplay, and Mike Jones will get the reception. He has the first down and more into the end zone for the touchdown. 14 yards on that play, and Georgia is now up by 2 touchdowns as we get a studio update here. Number 25 Troy still on top of Western Kentucky, 21-13. That game in the 3rd quarter. We get back to our game here. Georgia State takes over on offense. Handoff goes to Anthony Gross up the middle for 3 yards. He will be our featured back now in this game and going forward, as Lamont George, who was injured earlier in the game, is out for the next 4 weeks with a back strain, I believe is what it is, as this pass goes to Sebastian Willard over the middle for a first down. 2nd down and 8 now. Reynolds will fake the handoff. Throw over the middle. This one's caught by Mark Moore for 13 yards, and Georgia State is driving. 3rd and 9 now. Out of the shotgun, Reynolds looking to pass once again. This one's going to be caught by David Bailey over the middle for 12 yards and another Panthers first down. 3rd down and 2 now for Georgia State. Handoff will go to Gross up the middle, and he can only gain 1 yard, and we have a 4th and inches now, and the offense will come out. Under center, Reynolds will hand off to Anthony Gross up the middle. He will go, and he is going to gain 10 yards inside the 15-yard line here, and the drive will continue for Georgia State on 1st and 10. Reynolds will look to pass. He's going to fire this one to the corner of the end zone. Mark Moore will jump up, and he drops it. He had it in his hands, but it was knocked loose. 3rd and 7 now for Georgia State. Reynolds looking to pass. He's going to fire this one over the middle right before he gets hit, and Marcus Jackson will come up with the catch for 8 yards in a 1st down. 3rd and goal now. Reynolds will hand off to Gross up the middle, and he will just get into the end zone for the touchdown, cutting this lead to a touchdown for Georgia, and at the end of 3 quarters, Georgia is on top, 28-21.
Georgia in front, 28-21.
Georgia State has cut the lead to a touchdown entering the 4th quarter here as Georgia takes over on offense. This pass by Ramsey is going deep again, and it's knocked down once again by Knight Dallas. He's coming up big on defense. 3rd and 1 now for Georgia. Ramsey going to keep it on a triple option, and he decides not to pitch it, and that's going to be a 3-yard loss tackled by Shanela Lawrence. As you look at the replay there, and they would have to punt. Georgia State takes over 2nd down and 9. Reynolds looking to pass, going deep, and almost caught by Willer. He had it, then dropped it. This passing game has been the only option for Georgia State today, as the rushing game has been non-existent. This pass goes to Mark Moore on the sideline for 13 yards in a 1st down. Very next play, out of the shotgun, Reynolds will fake the handoff. He's looking, he's going to scramble out to his right, step, fire, and deep to David Bailey. Off the mark there, waited a little bit too long on that play. Reynolds on 3rd and 10 this time is going to look and step over the middle there, throw over the middle there, and it's going to fall incomplete. Georgia State would have to punt. Georgia takes over here. Ramsey looking to pass. He's going to fire this one out to Davis on 2nd and 10, and Davis has a 1st down on a 10-yard reception. 1st and 10 now. Ramsey out of the shotgun here, firing quickly on a screen, and it's picked off by Jerome Schroeder, and he has gone into the end zone for the touchdown, tying this game at 28 apiece. What a play by Jerome Schroeder. How big has he been this year so far? This game's tied at 28 apiece as Georgia takes back over. Handoff to Kenny Williams. He's stopped in the backfield by Artemis Robinson for a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12 now. Ramsey looking to pass over the middle, caught by Trammell Terry for a 1st down catch at the 45-yard line. Later on in the drive, it's 2nd and 4 in Panther territory. Ramsey looking to pass once again. He's got all day, and he will be sacked. It's a fumble, and their lineman would pick it up. It's a loss of 8 yards. 3rd and 13 now for Georgia. Ramsey looking to pass. He's going to break out of a tackle, throw this one off his back foot, and it's almost picked off by Ryan Meyer, but it falls incomplete instead, and Georgia punts. Georgia State takes over here with just over 3 minutes to go. Reynolds passing deep on 1st and 10 to David Bailey. He's out to the 46-yard line, a 25-yard reception. 2nd down and 11 now for Georgia State. Reynolds looking to pass once again, scrambling outside the pocket, and he throws it at the last second. It's caught by Mark Moore for 24 yards. What a throw by David Reynolds there, and what a catch. On 3rd and 11, the handoff goes to Anthony Gross, trying to set up the field goal here to take the lead, and the field goal attempt here, 49 yards. The kick is up by Glover. It has the accuracy, but it does not have the distance, and it's missed. Look at this one as you look at it, how barely missed it here. It had to almost have hit the crossbar there, but instead, Georgia takes over with a minute and a half to go. Ramsey back to pass. He has all day here. He's going to step up, fire this one deep, and it's caught by Timmy Tanner for 57 yards down to the 12-yard line. Are you kidding me? Where is our defense on that when we had 2 defenders there? Handoff goes to Kenny Williams this time on 1st and 10, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. 11 yards on the ground, and Georgia goes up 35-28. A minute to go. Georgia State trying to come back. This pass goes to Sebastian Willard for 16 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Reynolds dropping back, looking, gonna fire to the sideline. Caught by Marcus Jackson for 14 yards and a 1st down. We're almost to midfield here. 3rd and 19 now for Georgia State. Reynolds, pressure's coming. He's got to fire this one off his back foot. It falls incomplete, intended for Mark Moore. 4th and 19. This might be the last shot for Georgia State. Reynolds back to pass, fires over the middle, and incomplete, broken up by Melvin Nixon, intended for Mark Moore, and that will be your game. Georgia would actually add a couple more touchdowns here. Kenny Williams, a 28-yard run for a touchdown, and Reynolds would throw one, an interception here. Green intercepts this one and returns it to the end zone, scoring for Georgia, and Georgia will take this game to improve to 7-1. 49-28 over Georgia State. Taking a look at scores from other games around the country this week, Missouri upsets number 7 South Carolina 38-35. Looking at the stats from our game today, Georgia State's ground game continues to struggle. Only 18 yards on the ground, 309 through the air, 22 1st downs, and a turnover on the day. Players of the game, Mark Moore for Georgia State on offense, 8 catches, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Artemis Robinson on defense, 5 tackles, 3 for a loss, a sack, and a forced fumble. And we will go ahead and look at recruiting here. Going to go through the board here. We have some new players on the board as we have lost out to, I think what it is instant commits. But Quentin Jones, the new overall #1 guy on our board. And most of these guys, I think we are in the lead or very close to the lead. Some of these guys are new, so we'll see where we are in those in the coming weeks here. As we get ready for the next episode, Week 10, we will be on the road facing off against Western Kentucky, 4-3. We come to this game 3-4, so not very good so far this year for Georgia State. A tough loss this week to Georgia as we came back and then gave up 21 points there in about 2 minutes of play. So if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.